here's our domain class model for the bus. So first we have the tour class. In the tour class we have the duration. We have whether it's a public tour or a private tour. Our thought process behind this is this could probably be a Boolean variable where true would be public and false would be private. And we have a number of seats associated with the tour, start time, start point, end point, and then a number of stops of the tour. And so over here we actually decided to have the stop as a separate class because each tour has a certain number of stops, an undefined amount of stops, just depending on the tour, and each stop has an address. So down here we have these generalizations of the sightseeing and overland. They're both types of a tour, so we felt like that would be appropriate to have them down there. Over here to the scheduler. A scheduler can create one-to-many tours, but a tour just has one scheduler. Okay, so also the scheduler, with this web portal class, there was quite a bit of a discussion with our team meeting on Thursday, the 13th, about should we include a web portal class, kind of an intermediate class between the customer and the scheduler. So one of the arguments against it is that it's a bit redundant because there's not really too much information in here. There can maybe be like a list of the tours the customer has, but then that could also be part of the scheduler. And then one argument for that is that the web portal can maybe list the tours. In this case, also the customer has to log in before they request a tour. So in this case, we just have the class as web portal. We didn't really include any information in there because we weren't sure about it, like for example, even having listed tours. So over here, the customer has an ID and they have a tour ID. You know, if they book a tour, they would have an ID of the tour. Probably like a Boolean of if they're logged in, they'd have a password and their seat numbers that they have reserved. Alright, so down here to the bus, a scheduler could schedule one-to-many buses, and the bus would have like a seat array. The bus would have one driver associated with it, we decided, and that driver could drive one-to-many buses. And they, of course, would have their hours available. Alright, so we just created an empty use case diagram because we know we needed one. We didn't get a chance to get to it though, as of the time that we created this, right, for our meeting on September 13th. And so that was kind of our status as of the week of the 13th.